Maybe there's more like frequently asked questions you get from users, maybe during the onboarding or during the kind of day to day. Something also maybe we have, of course, viewers, listeners drop comments in the comment section that can also help. But Chelsea, what do you see here? Like maybe in the support, something that keeps coming back and back and back. Maybe we can answer that. It'll be useful for those who want on board.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, oops, I don't know why
Yeah,
this
there
keeps
you go.
happening.
There you go. Yeah.
Apologies. Yeah, so a lot of times people want to know, they want to know where the data comes from, obviously, making sure that the data is being pulled in correctly. And
Mm-hmm.
then, mm, when people first sign up, understanding how the forecasting works, I think that is a big piece of it. Knowing, uh, having an idea of when do you use each different kind of forecasting. When do I use last year's sales? When do I use my forecasting for adjusted velocity? How do I launch products? How do I set it up so that launching products is like they don't have the data. If I don't have the data to launch products, how do I launch products? So there are features for all of that. So we're able to then go in with them and show them how to put those features to work together to be
Mm-hmm.
able to build a forecast.
And once they people our clients they get some well there was the kind of onboarding right that happens. However, what about after that? Say someone's been onboarded, people kind of have been shown how to use it,
Hmm.
and now they're starting to play. They're creating those kind of shipments that are
Yeah.
or the kind of purchase orders that then we have the lead time, etc. So it starts kind of tick 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 moving in the system, so people can then follow up. But then, do they contact you again sometimes, the users, for like some other questions? Do you get that sometimes from those who already kind of understood what's going on, and then on the ongoing, do you see that?
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll get that from customers where they'll have questions, let's say, something changes in their supply chain or, they didn't know that we did a certain thing. So they were doing something manually and then we were able to help them to create a system around it. So
Mm-hmm.
we'll get that and we'll be able to bring them in and we call it technical or product support rather than onboarding,
Mm-hmm.
where
Mm-hmm.
we're applying that additional support. So it's not, a one and done, and then you can't ever,
Nice.
get help with us. We tend to do a lot of support, and then we do videos with our customer support. They can, people can send videos in and say, "Hey, I'm trying to figure this out," and then the support, the online support is run by my husband. So he'll go in and he'll say, "Hey, this is how to do this," or this is what you did, and you should do this instead.
Mm-hmm.
Your workflow should change a little bit for, in this way.
Nice, nice. Yeah, it's nice that kind of there's care for those who are already kind of have gotten on board, and yeah, pretty awesome.